want, but we need a virtuous cycle. Instead of a vicious cycle, we need things to go in a positive direction. Right? We got to start by putting people back to work. How are we going to put people back to work when no business person has confidence that there's going to be anyone to buy their products and services? That's the reality of what the problem is here. The way we put people back to work through public investment. Right? That's how we solve the Gordian knot. Public investment means universities. It means schools. It means preschool education. It means infrastructure of all kinds. It means the public. It means our collective wealth. Investing in public investment, dealing with our $2.2 trillion old-fashioned infrastructure deficit, and our need to invest an equivalent amount, another $2 trillion, to build the infrastructure of Molly's generation. If we do this, it creates jobs, boosts demands for goods and services, and makes us competitive. And we'd better do it because our international competitors are doing the same right now, and they've got a big head start on us. Public investment creates jobs. Secondly, we've got to fix the housing mess and the student loan mess. And I confess that I left the student loan mess out of the slide, which is the kind of thing Molly was talking about earlier. We've got to fix the housing mess and the student loan mess through principal write-downs. This will actually lead to stronger banks, not weaker banks, and healthier household finances. We have to, those things, putting people back to work, dealing with the financial mess, through principal write-downs, through restructuring student loans, will lead to rising consumer spending. People have money and confidence, and banks that lend to actual businesses, which would be a great change, a surprising positive change. The notion we can get banks to lend to businesses. If those things happen, then more investment leads to rising productivity. Now we need this little thing called worker bargaining power, because if we don't have worker bargaining power, productivity just makes the rich richer. We tried that for the last 30 years. It doesn't work out too well. But if we get the wealth we create distributed to the people who create it a little bit, then we actually get stronger demand. People can pay taxes. Tax receipts go up. Expenditures to keep people going when they're unemployed go down. And the result is a healthier, more balanced budget, the kind of thing the Republicans want. Right, and a growing economy that can support further private and public investment, which creates more jobs and further increases productivity. And then you go back to the top of the slide again. And this time, you're a lot happier going back to the top of the slide than you did on the vicious cycle slide. Now,